Hey, my name's Tim Knezovich. I am the president of Game Sun Studios, and today we are doing another Tim Plays. Today we are playing RelicWar. RelicWar is developed by Candle Studios, and it is published by Violent Candle Studios. You can download it for free on the Steam page right now. It's described as a tactical RPG, turn-based tactics dungeon crawler. It says, collect the requested dungeon relic and escape unharmed. Battle tough dungeon monsters and enemy players along the way. They want to steal your valuable treasure. Run or fight your way out. The choice is yours. Ready, player one? Let's get started. All right, this is the opening page of RelicWar. Let's see what we got here. This is the Next Fest demo build. All right, looks like we got some points, some sort of something up here. That is my name. Play, tutorial, options, credits, quit. Let's go through the tutorial. How to play. The goal for you, the Relic Hunter, is to find the key item and escape the dungeon. Each match will have only one key item, and once collected, you need to make your way to the exit portal. Okay, enemies and enemy players will attempt to attack you along the way. Be careful, as enemy players who defeat you in battle will have the chance to steal your key item and win the match if they can safely make it to the exit portal. All right. Move, attack, heal, inventory, trap, defense, attack, move, attack, defend, escape. All right. Let's play. Oh. Quick match. Let's see. All right. Searching for players. That music is serious. All right. Let's see here. All right. So WASD, map around. Yellow's turn. And I suppose that is me. Alright, so I can't really like click around. Alright, so I suppose that's move, attack, heal? It's coffee? Alright. Move. Provides 20% bonus to trap evasion. Empty hand trap. Leg trap. Free movement. Empty hand trap. Alright. Alright, looks like 4 is like how much I can move, and then playing a card adds a bonus. So I want to get a relic and then get to the portal. All right. Okay. Is he like kind of looks like a little snake guy? He's got his like tongue out or something. They teleported 1 square. What? Okay. So far, this is kind of taken a long time. Yeah, that's a very, very long time. And then this is a battle happening that I am not part of. So I've been playing this game for about 2 minutes, and so far I have clicked 2 buttons and then otherwise done nothing. It's still not my turn. Okay. I see how the vibe wise, you're trying to mix like 80s sci-fi with fantasy. I think that's totally doable, and the music seems appropriate for it. If you made this music yourself, man, I'm blown away. If you found it somewhere, good choice. But the music seems appropriate. All right, and now it's my turn again. So I guess two. So I should 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I think I got the hang of the cards and the movement. Yeah. Now I'm gonna watch these other people fight. So, I know I'm supposed to get a relic. I have no idea where I'm gonna get it from. I mean, it kind of suggests that it's hidden somewhere. But it takes so long to get to my turn to move, and then I can only move 2 or 3 spaces. And so far, I don't really know that the game is promising a reward of some sort. I'm unsure why I would want to invest this amount of patience. That's sort of what's going on internally in me right now, is like, do I want to keep playing this game where I find the relic, go to the portal, and then what? I do like when it is my turn, I'm like, because the tactics version of it, I think, is the game loop, the tactics style game loop, like, makes me want to play. Like, I want to go move around and see what's in the treasure box. Like, I definitely have an instinct to be like, well, I want to find out what's in these treasure boxes and collect little things and get like my little dopamine hit from there. But so far, I am just watching the game. And that might not be so bad if it wasn't like the massive amount of waiting between things happening. Okay. All right. Let's move. I guess I want to use my movement bonuses because I just want to go. So I don't have any desire to like set a trap or anything, because it's like, get me moving, you know, just go somewhere. So, alright, so we're just gonna like... Alright, so in this scenario, I got one treasure chest that's close to me, and another one that's far. do I want to like use up all of my movement, or like will it carry over into the next turn? $20 experience. Okay, I don't know what experience does for me at this point, so that sort of interaction makes me go like, I wasted a movement. That's frustrating, not very rewarding, because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I gotta say, like, the pixel art works, man. Like, seems like, I mean, obviously, there's a lot to be desired. There's nothing in the background. The terrain could be, you know, spruced up. But otherwise, like, I get what's going on the screen. It all seems appropriate for this style of gameplay. I think that it's probably something you're going to continue to develop. But it seems the foundation seems to be there, and it works. It's selling me on the game. That being said, some of the graphics in the UI like don't seem to match it. So like, I see my character on the screen in the red jacket, but his profile picture down there looks totally different. And sometimes games do that where they'll have like a high res profile picture and then like a low res character. I think that's what you're going for, but I don't think that the profile picture is high res enough to be this interesting contrast. I think it's just a little confusing. The symbols aren't the same. The attack symbols between the profiles and the menu in the top left are different. I think you'd want to keep that consistent. Oh my gosh, man. This is like a game you don't play. It's like a game you watch. I think the number one thing pulling me out of this game is the fact that I can't play it. I'm not doing anything. It's just going. All right, my turn. Let's go attack. I can't attack. Alright. Traps. Trap evasion. I don't play any card. I don't care. 6. Alright. And that's it. And now I gotta wait 10 more minutes. Yeah, that game loop's not really working. All right. It appears the game has frozen. Stuff's going on. Yeah. Okay. Well, I see some of this stuff happening, but all this is frozen now. Alright, so I think all I got left to do is press escape here. Let's just try resume. Okay. Returning to title screen. Did I get any relics? I don't know. No. See, some of this stuff, like, this is really good artwork. Is this yours, or is this just a placeholder from somebody else? I'm a little confused about the level of talent in the artistry, because it seems a little bit be all over the place. Because this is fantastic. And this sort of, you know, pixel art stuff. What is this, like PlayStation level graphics? Or like SNES. Like that stuff's working. It's working. Starting 5 p.m. Okay. All right. Maybe if I hit play again. Nope. Okay. Well, that's the game. And like this title screen, like, okay, it's giving me the flavor of the game. You're mixing the 80s sci-fi fantasy stuff. Cool. It's a little like smashed together. Like, I just kind of tell that this doesn't, you know, this is a piece of art that doesn't belong in this larger piece of art, and these things have been sort of put together. I think this might be AI, this background. I'm not sure. It's like stuff like that, and I'm not really sure what all this is going on. I don't know that. But okay. All right. That is RelicWar. All right, here are my final thoughts on the game. So, RelicWar, I think as a concept, is something that can be developed into a very enjoyable game. Because I was definitely drawn to the idea of the game loop, where I'm moving around the map, I'm looking for a relic, it seems to be hidden or mysterious, and then I have to race to the exit to sort of get out, right? So like once I find it, now I gotta leave. There's people trying to stop me. There seem to be like this turn-based tactics involved in fighting. That all seems to be very appealing. But I don't feel like I actually got to do that upon playing the game. I kind of feel like I was just watching it unfold for the other AI players in the game, and that wasn't really what I wanted to do. So it just filled me with a sense as a player of frustration, and I really wanted to do more with the game. I played it for maybe 15-20 minutes, and I think I clicked like 3 buttons. There's got to be more. You've got to sort of throw me into that game loop and let me go through it, boom, 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 and to take up my attention, to take up my time, and to take up my senses. Graphics-wise, I think that obviously the game's not totally developed yet. You know, the graphics come last, but there seemed to be like a good foundation for the pixel art. I think you really seem to understand this genre of game and that style that it usually fits into. So I think that there was some promise there. It wasn't totally fleshed out. You know, the menus didn't quite match in certain places, and that art style seemed a little bit weirder than the art style of the actual map and the characters. All of that stuff is forgivable and ignorable at this point of development. So I definitely saw potential in the actual vibe and look at the game. The music was doing a lot of heavy lifting. I think you were right to put that music in. Seems to be the right vibe that you're going for. That being said, you know, that work that does need to be done was standing out at this point in the game. So I don't know how far along you are in development. I assume it's very early, but that might just be an assumption. It does appear to be in early development, and if that's true, that's fine. But if it's not true, then that might be something you want to revisit. Ultimately, the thing that stood out to me the most was how little I got to play that game, and I kind of felt bad about it because I was like, I don't know why, you know, they're dragging me through all these animations of all these other players, because it felt like there was some real love at the heart of this game and put into it, and I wanted to experience that. I wanted to experience what you made, and I just didn't really feel like I got a chance. As that player experience continued, the more and more I just sort of wanted to give up. The more I kind of wanted to leave. So that was the honest feeling building up inside me as I was playing the game, was like, bummer, but I got other things to do with my time. There's, 3 million different things on the internet, tens of thousands of games on Steam for me to choose from, and when you're competing with all of those things, and the experience that you're giving me is one of just watching, that's a really hard sell. I'd say that's the first thing that you'd have to change. Is you would have to make that gameplay just way snappier and put the player into the game loop over and over and over and over again. Let them live in the game loop. At the end of the gameplay, it crashed, and that can happen. I mean, whatever. We're still in early development, so you get bugs. Sometimes they crash. You can't make it great for every computer at this point. I will say though, my computer should be fine running that game. So I think I have plenty of RAM, there's plenty of CPU going on here. So I don't think it was my computer. That would be another top level item that I would suggest getting to immediately, right? There shouldn't be any major crashes like that happening in a game without AAA graphics. But I will end here by saying, I did want to enjoy this game. I did get into it, and I saw the cards and the dice and the map, and I wanted to play with the cards and the dice and the map, and I wanted to move my character around, and I wanted to do that. So I think that you do have a game loop here at its core that can be developed into something that's very enjoyable to play. The idea of playing it against friends and collecting things and bringing those things from level to level or character to character or building my experience does seem to be something that was also intriguing. If you want to see where the developers take RelicWar, go to Steam, wishlist it, hang out, jump in every once in a while, give them your feedback, let them know what you think and how that game can develop. Give them a hand. Thank you to Violent Candle Studios. Really appreciated playing RelicWar today. Peace.